Well, we've got some issues from today's games, and the only person that can solve this is the Honorable Judge Andrew Whitworth. We're going to call you Judge Whit. Use your gavel and tell me what you decide. First scenario, which I was very intrigued to watch on Sunday in the San Francisco game, Deebo Samuel is seen grabbing the neck of my former teammate, long snapper Tabor Pepper. And this happens after Jake Moody misses his third field goal of the day. I think Pepper's probably sticking up for his buddy Jake Moody, but there's kind of a little scrum that starts on the sideline. Who's in the wrong here, Deebo Samuel or Tabor Pepper?
Well, let me tell you, Fitz, first and foremost, I would say this situation, grabbing the neck, it looked a lot more like a punching of the neck and kind of a little bit of an arm extension by Deebo Samuel. I would say that would be a foul. It's a little too aggressive. But at the same time, the San Francisco 49ers have been dealing with injuries. They've been dealing with things that just haven't been going their way. Jake Moody had already missed 3 field goals in the game. So I'm actually okay with Deebo Samuel being a little upset. Like, hey, man, just make a field goal so we can win this game and we can stay up there competing in our division. And however he may have voiced that, I feel like we can deal with that afterwards, okay?
So you're taking Deebo's side.
I actually am taking Deebo's side. I don't like the physicalness. We could have gone without the punching of the neck. I'm okay with teams jawing at each other because here's the reality, Fitz. The first thing we're going to say when this is happening and nobody's saying anything is, where's the guy who's standing up and saying, guys, this can't keep happening or we're going to lose football games? So I'm all right with guys getting testy. I'm okay that, you know what, we really all want to win, and sometimes things are going to be said we got to take back. So I'm all right with that.
But this isn't Fred Warner. This is Tabor Pepper. So you're still okay with that?
With Tabor Pepper?
Yeah.
No, I mean, Tabor
snapper.
Pepper needs to just stay out of the situation. What he tried to do is come in and interject a conversation between Jake Moody and Deebo Samuel. And that's where, you know what the best thing to do there is probably walk over to Deebo afterwards.
Yeah, just
and say, hey,
snapping.
Deebo, hey, man, don't, you know what, let's leave him alone, man. He's trying, he's struggling. Not in that moment. Don't confront him in that moment. That's a bad time. Let's have this conversation over on the sideline or de-escalate the situation, not come over there and bring heat to Deebo Samuel, because you're lucky that that's all Deebo Samuel did.
Thank you, Judge Whit. Second case here, Auburn basketball. So we all kind of heard about this. They're on a team flight to Houston. They had to be grounded after takeoff because there was some sort of scuffle between 2 players. What's your ruling here? Who's in the wrong?
Listen here, Fitz.
Do they do the gavel first, or they do it after they make the
well, my judgment's coming right now, okay?
Okay.
I don't know. So here's where I'm at on this. First off, they try to come back and say they were horsing around. The pilot's not turning around because you were being silly in the back of the plane, all right? I've seen guys playing cards. I've seen guys standing up when we take off. I've seen all kinds of antics going on in the back of the plane. They're not turning around for that. They turned around because we're fighting on the plane. Guys, get it together, okay? We're all trying to get to the destination. We're all trying to have a good time, go win a basketball game, play in a basketball game, whatever it is. Let's have just a little bit of discipline on our team, and maybe we save fighting for some other time than on the team plane. I mean, let's go. Come on now. We can't be real prideful about who we are if we're fighting on the team plane, Fitz. You ever seen a fight on the team plane? You ever seen
the gavel? No, I have. I actually have seen a fight on a team plane. It did get handled and settled. I've smelled different smells of different hints of smoke on a plane before. That got handled as well, but never had a plane diverted. No.
No
moving
rats
on.
in Judge Whit's court, please.
Yeah, thank you for that ruling. Moving on. Bo Nix gets caught eating a Rice Krispie treat on the sideline in a loss to the Chiefs. I will say there's precedent with this one. I think public opinion shamed Mark Sanchez years ago in the preseason game when they saw him eating a hot dog on the sideline. Is this the same thing as Mark Sanchez eating the hot dog? And what do you think about rookie Bo Nix eating a Rice Krispie treat during a game?
You know, I'm okay with this one, Fitz. I will tell you this. There's a couple snacks I've taken down on the sideline. I don't usually go with something that large, though. Rice Krispie treat feels like something that's pretty obvious. I always would go with like a Gatorade chew, one of those little sugar chews. Yeah. I love to chew gum. Fun fact, I never wore a mouthpiece when I played. I always chewed gum. So
Me too.
my
I
deal
never wore
was,
one either.
I love to chew gum, and that was my deal. And so every now and then I do a Gatorade chew, but no real food. Sir Fitzpatrick, did you ever have food on the sideline?
So I would, and the only reason I hated eating the food on the sideline was because I just spit out my gum and then put new pieces in. I'm curious, what was your? I was a double bubble guy. What kind of gum did you chew?
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit. See, I needed more. I needed more of a big time chew.
I would
than
go
the
2
little
pieces of
fruit.
juicy fruit, and
Yeah.
the equipment manager would keep it for me. I would never put it in until right for opening kickoff. He would run over to me, hand me my 2 pieces of juicy fruit, and it was game on.
So this is why I love equipment guys, because obviously I was on a lot of different teams. Every team that I went to, the equipment guys, that was the one thing I needed, would tell the next set of equipment guys, and I would show up. I've had my, old school helmet in my new logo. They'd have my old school shoulder pads refurbished, and they would have double bubble for me for practice, which was so wonderful. But yes, I would do Rice Krispie treats sometimes. The biggest snacks we talked about a couple weeks ago, Uncrustables, Rice Krispie treats, bananas are kind of the 3 main things, maybe a little Cliff Bar or something to eat. So it's actually not like him snacking, like he got that for Halloween and he was just bringing his Halloween candy on the sideline. That's him. You're more of a nutrition guy. What carbs? What's in there that's helping him out to give him energy? I don't know.
Sugars and carbs, just giving a little boost, getting just a little sugar in his blood, get his energy up, get him going a little bit. It's the ability to sustain late in the game. But you know what? The real truth is, some guys just like eating a snack on the sideline. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's me. All right, the last one, which I was so excited about, and I don't even know why I'm asking you, Judge Whit, because I know what your judgment is going to be. Josh Allen has a beautiful touchdown run today, and Colts DB, a little extracurricular, kind of throws him down. Josh may have, acted a little bit and done the little LeBron, but Spencer Brown runs over there and gets in the dude's face. I don't know what he said. I'm guessing you could probably give us, a nice little preview of what you would say in a situation like that. But he gets a 15-yard penalty, which if I'm a coach in a meeting, hey, look, that hurts our team. We've got a more difficult extra point to hit here. Are you in favor of Spencer Brown running over there and getting a penalty, or should he have left it alone, help Josh up, and walk back to the sideline?
Here's what I would say, Judge Whit says. In that situation, my first thought was Spencer Brown should be ejected from the game because you should go over there and rip this dude's helmet off and send a message. But then I thought to myself, knowing the game situation, how close it wasn't actually enough of a lead for you to do that, because my 2 ejections only came with multiple touchdown leads. So
Walter Payton, Man of the Year, you've been ejected twice?
Twice. That's
Who
right.
votes
That's right.
on that? That's unbelievable.
Well, it's about serving your community. It's not about what you did on the football field. Okay. But anyways, my point is, I'm okay with what Spencer Brown did. And then the head coach, what he should say to Spencer Brown in the meeting is, we did get a 15-yard penalty. It did make a harder kick. But if you want to send messages about people not touching our quarterback, Judge Whit and me, your head football coach, we're just okay with it, baby. So our Witness Protection Award winner this week, Bradley Bozeman, we talked about him a few weeks ago, is Spencer Brown. I've said it once and I'll say it twice, Fitz. It's just as cheesy as the first time. I got 2 contracts in my life, Fitz. I got to protect Melissa Whitworth and I got to protect my quarterback.
Oh,
that's it, baby. So Judge Whit says, Spencer Brown, good job, baby.